Hello and welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice. My name is Elizabeth and I am holding this space for a true transformation of rebirth and new beginnings. Every time we step into this sacred sanctuary, it's always an opportunity to reset, rewire, a bit like a computer reset of our programs within us, but setting them to our true essence, our true nature, our birthright. So in this coming weekend, we use this time to truly tap into the rebirth around us, the resurrection of ourself into new ways that serve us from the highest of perspectives, seeking our deepest truths and truly stepping into who we are meant to be on this earth, and coming from that stillness, that true center, that alignment with the cosmos and Mother Earth beneath us. The reconnection back with nature allows us to tap into our true essence, our true rhythm, and therefore find the authenticity which allows us into the deepest expansions, allowing those limiting beliefs and fears and control mechanisms to just simply dissolve. So find this moment in your Yoga Nidra practice by just taking yourself into a Shavasana, or as most comfortable position as you can find. Maybe a pillow underneath the knees and just propping up the head so the forehead is just slightly higher than the chin. Always inquiring if you can become just 2% more comfortable, making sure the temperature is good, and setting that scene for yourself like a womb space, a cocoon, where you can simply turn off and tune in. And as you feel the bed beneath you, the floor beneath you, or just the earth beneath you, you just seek the breath and just allow its natural rhythm to be an instant grounding into this now moment. Maybe just noticing where any tensions or resistance lies, and without changing it, just allowing the awareness to it to already start the healing process. And then on your next inhale, I'm going to invite you to just breathe in through the nose, hold the breath, and then take one more sip, and then slow exhale through the mouth. Again, a nice deep inhale through the nose. Pause, hold, and then another sip. And then a long, slow exhale with awareness as you take that final breath, inhaling. Pause, inhale, and beautiful on the exhale with true surrender into your Yoga Nidra practice of rebirth as your practice begins now. Just move the awareness to your heart center. Just inquire, how is the heart today? Is this the first time that you've connected to your heart's calling? Maybe today or in a long while. Just honoring the heart, the sacred temple, the true compass of your being. Noticing any emotions that surround your heart right now, and not judging any of them, and accepting that's exactly where you need to be to receive the medicine of this practice. As this is a Yoga Nidra of rebirth, of new beginnings, let's set the Sankalpa, and I invite you to welcome the Sankalpa into your heart center, the altar of your heart. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. It's so good to be alive. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. It's so good to be alive. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. It's so good to be alive. I invite you to take this Sankalpa and mentally whisper it to the seat of your soul 3 times. As you release your Sankalpa into the ether and know that the whispers have been heard by the cells of your body, by the winds of change, and by every dimension of your multi-dimensional self. And most importantly, into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. It's time to be born again. So take that awareness of your beautiful heart down into the navel. Up into the mind's eye. And in the space of your mind's eye, you will notice a flicker of light. It's the star. It's the star that you were birthed under. It was the star that you were born. It is the tiny particle of you that birthed the expansion of your being. It's a part of your home. And this tiny speck of light just glows a colour that just resonates with you, whether it's a beautiful silver, white light, or perhaps a bright indigo, or maybe your star is golden. But I want you to welcome the star that you are, the star that shines so bright in the sky, the essence of your star seed that was part of your creation. And you will take this around every part of your body that I mention. And you will drop that connection point by point through the whole body to embody the star child and being that you are into this new beginning. Take the frequency of the star and drop to the tip of your tongue. To the tip of your tongue. Back of the tongue. Inside of the right cheek. Inside of the left cheek. The sensations within the mouth. Jaw relaxing. Right cheek. Left cheek, tip of the nose, and both nostrils breathing you. The right eye, the eyelashes and the tissues behind the right eye. The left eye, the eyelashes and the tissues behind the left eye. Both eyes seeing that beautiful star. The star that birthed who you are on this earth. Awareness to the center of the mind's eye. The right eyebrow. The left eyebrow. Right temple. Left temple. Forehead. Top of the head. Back of the head. The right ear, and the canals deep into the right ear listening. Left ear, and the canals of the left ear deep into the ear listening to that frequency of your internal energy field, connected to the frequency of the star and the light it shines. Back of the neck. Center of the throat, center of the chest, right collarbone, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, center of the palm, the thumb, first finger, second, third, pinky finger, back of the hand, center of the palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder, collarbone, center of the chest, left collarbone, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, center of the palm, thumb, first finger, second, third, and pinky finger, back of the hand, center of the palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, collarbone, center of the chest, point by point, the light, the colored light shining, connecting you to the birth star that created you here on earth. As you drop awareness back down to the heart and connect your heart to the frequency of the star, the expansion of your heart so bright that it fills the room around you. The solar plexus, center of the navel, right side of the waist, left side of the waist, lower abdominals, pubic bone, the right hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, sole of the foot, big toe, second, third, fourth, and baby toe, top of the foot, sole of the foot, heel, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip, center of the tailbone, left hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, sole of the foot, big toe, second, third, fourth, and baby toe, top of the foot, sole of the foot, heel, ankle, lower leg, knee, upper leg, hip, center of the tailbone, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, shoulder blades, opening to to the center of your heart. The center of your heart. The center of your heart, down to the belly button. To the belly button. To that portal where you were born. To that womb space that is your rebirth. And the star that you have connected to and moved through this whole body. Planted right here in the navel, in the center of your belly button. And your whole body is illuminated, point by point. Every cell within your body, every ligament and joint and muscle, all of the tissues, the physical layers of yourself connected to the beautiful star energy. And you are now glowing that light that you connected to. The right side of the body, the left side of the body, the front of the body, and the back of the body completely connected. And you just notice the breath naturally breathing you, breathing this star child that you are. It's like a miracle that you have been gifted this opportunity to be reborn. Maybe there's a physical rebirth. Maybe it's an emotional rebirth. Maybe it's simply mental. For some of you, it's a spiritual beginning again. And maybe you don't know. And that's perfect. Because the unknown has no control. And the deep trust within you knows that the rebirth is happening naturally. So as you notice the breath, you start to imagine the breath in the belly, feeling that belly naturally rising and falling. There's no force into the belly, but on the next inhale you notice the belly into the heart, the chest, and the exhale just falling back down to the belly, making that connection from that belly center where that umbilical cord was once into the heart. Inhaling belly to heart and exhaling heart back down to the belly. Belly, heart, and heart back down to the belly. No force in the breath, no change in the breath, just noticing its natural rhythm as your awareness moves up and down and up and down in your own time now. Continuing that breathing, you then just let the awareness reside in the heart. And on the next awareness to the breath, you inhale the heart to the mind's eye, and you exhale back down mind's eye to the heart center. Heart to the mind, and then the mind back down to the heart. Just like you did with the belly to the heart, you now work the heart to the mind's eye, rising and falling, rising and falling in your own time now. And as you let that breath awareness just dissolve, you feel this deep connection with your belly center and the heart and the mind's eye. Those powerful centers within you that needed that connection to realign yourself with the stars. And as you take that awareness back down to the belly button, you imagine, sense, feel a beautiful umbilical cord of light. The same light that you took around the body with awareness. It's as if every point of light that you placed with awareness to your body has been pulled to the center of your belly button, to the navel center. And it's creating the most magnificent ball of light. And you start to feel a connection from that star that sits way, way above the Milky Way into the universe. You start to feel that connection of your star and the center of your belly button like a cord of light. And as you sense, feel, or imagine that light channeling through that cord, you invite the energy of the star into your navel center and throughout the whole body. Almost like neurons of the mind moving to every cell within your body, bringing it new life, healing, activating it into new frequencies, new dimensions within you. You almost feel tingling sensations within the whole body, from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, to the top of the head, to the soles of the feet. You feel that light traveling as you pull the energy of your star frequency through every single part of your being. And you receive every bit of wisdom and healing, every moment of new beginning and rebirth into your whole physical being. And you surrender into that unknown and trust of this moment of being reborn again. Slowly you start to dissolve the connection of the cord of light. And as you lie here, you are a cosmos. You are a beautiful field of stars in the sky, twinkling in this room. The star being that you are has now been reborn. You take a moment to feel every sensation of that being. Slowly you start to just take your awareness back into the mind's eye, noticing an essence of energy there that perhaps is renewed. And with each breath that you now connect to, I invite you to count down from the number 18. Inhaling 18 and exhaling 18. Inhaling 17 and exhaling 17. Inhaling 16 and exhaling 16, all the way down until you reach 0. And if you lose track, it's okay. You just start again, because it doesn't actually matter where you end up. Breathing all the way down to 0. As you find yourself at 0, you feel the physical body lying here. And at the same time, you feel the cosmos within you and around you. And then this deep moment of stillness, of emptiness and huge expansion that you are. The complete zoom out that you have now had of your whole entire life. You set your sankalpa. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. It's so good to be alive. Repeat that 3 times to the subconscious mind, to all of the stars within you and around you. As you take a moment to feel this newness within you, this renewed sensation. You feel the bed beneath you, the floor beneath you, the earth beneath you. And you just mentally note the room that you are in right now. You come back to the breath. And you just simply invite 3 beautiful breaths, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and letting go through the mouth, bringing yourself deeper into the body now, into this now moment, into the room around you. Inhaling and exhaling. Just in this moment, you maybe make a wish upon your star. You set your spirit free, and without any expectations, you learn how to live again in every layer of yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Take a time to just come back into the room, maybe just touching the thumb to each finger and just bringing new life into the toes. Toes. You might like to take a nice stretch and just pause here for a moment, pause this recording. Or it might be a nice space to come into a seated meditation and take some time just to integrate and to embody your experience that you've had here. Connecting to your true star within you, to remember the light that you are on this earth, and to remember the gifts that star has illuminated within you, that you are truly here to bear. I wish you a beautiful rest of wherever you are in your day or night. And I wish you so much renewal in this space. And remember, there's no time to start over again. It can be at any moment of any day, of any month, of any year. When we let go of the identities of time, we can just be. We can just be born again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Your healing is part of the collective healing, and I do invite you to like or subscribe to my channel, and definitely share this channel if it has brought you healing and renewal for those in your life that might need this space. And I look forward very much to holding this experience for you again soon. Take care, Blessed One, and enjoy being that star child that you are. The child of Mother Earth has been reborn. Namaste. Hello and welcome to your sacred yoga Nidra practice. My name is Elizabeth and I am here to guide you into the subtle states of non-sleep deep rest. Welcome and thank you for showing up. And I invite you to find a moment of stillness by opening the space and committing to the next moment of absolute rest and surrender. So start off with a comfortable space, perhaps lying on your bed or on a yoga mat, but finding Shavasana with comfort. So perhaps bringing the pillow or cushion underneath your knees, just allowing the head to be slightly above the chin, and just making sure the temperature in the room is a space of absolute nesting, cocooning into bliss. Close down the eyes always, maybe invite an eye mask or just shutting the curtains and the door to the world. And as you close down the eyes, just find that sacred breath, the natural breath, rising and falling. And on the next inhale, just breathing through the nose, holding momentarily, and then very slowly exhaling through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose, and slow exhale on the mouth. And then the final breath with intention to fully relax now as you inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inquiring if you could become just 2% more comfortable. Just making any small adjustments that you need. And then making the commitment to start your Yoga Nidra practice now. Welcome to the sacred sanctuary of Yoga Nidra, where you will move through layers of yourself to find the bliss state within, dissolving all of the excess energies and tension and noise, to just tap into that bliss being that you truly are, and cultivate healing for not only your physical, mental, your spiritual body, your emotional body, but also the nervous system, completely resetting. Before we begin the rotation of awareness around the body, I invite you to just focus some awareness onto the heart center. And just mentally imagining the frequency, the color, the felt sensation that is present within the heart. And not judging any space or any sensation, but allowing that to be an unfolding of this journey that you will experience within yourself. And this is an altar to your heart, this practice. It's an offering to your true North Star guide, your deepest wisdom. So I invite you to just tune in to what your sankalpa will be in this experience. Perhaps your sankalpa is simply, I am at peace. Or I am cultivating deep states of rest. Perhaps I am love. Or simply I am. Or perhaps you have a sankalpa that you are currently working with and you want to continue that journey in this experience now. And whatever arises to set your sankalpa, I invite you to whisper mentally into the subconscious mind 3 times. Always allowing the Sankalpa with intention to be heard by every cell of your being. You just allow gently the awareness now to become a guide to the rotation of consciousness that we will begin. As I will mention parts of the body, you will follow my voice and drop awareness on point to point that I mention. And in this experience, I invite you to welcome your Sankalpa as the point that you will drop onto each part of the body that I mention. Perhaps an echo of its statement or simply its felt sensation. But with awareness, I invite you to bring that presence to the center, to the tip of the right thumb. The tip of the right thumb. Dropping awareness now to the first finger, second, third, and fourth finger. Back of the hand, center of the palm, the wrist, center of the forearm, elbow, center of the upper arm, shoulder, collarbone, center of the chest, center of your chest, center of the chest. Awareness to the tip of the left thumb, tip of the left thumb, tip of the left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, small finger, back of the hand, center of the palm, wrist, center of the forearm, elbow, center of the upper arm, shoulder, collarbone, center of the chest, center of the chest, center of the chest into the heart center, heart center, lungs, the wings of the heart, drop down into the center of the navel, rib cage, the whole of the torso, the internal organs within the ribs, lower belly, pelvis, 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 tip of the right big toe, tip of the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, pinky toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, center of the lower leg, knee, center of the upper leg, hip, the right hip, big toe of the left leg, big toe of the left leg, second toe, third, fourth, and pinky toe, sole of the foot, top of the foot, heel, ankle, center of the lower leg, knee, center of the upper leg, left hip, tailbone, the vertebra of all of the spine moving up one by one, all the way through to the center of the shoulder blades opening, the shoulder blades resting, back of the neck, center of the throat, base of the head, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, the brows, temples, the eyes and the eyelids, eyelashes, and all of the sensations behind the eyes. The third eye, the eye of the mind, within. Nose, tip of the nose, nostrils, breathing, cheeks, cheekbones, ears, listening, the jaw, opening, relaxing, tongue dropping from the roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, sensations within the mouth, all of the sensations within the mouth, all of the sensations within the mouth, and the sensations within now the whole body. The whole body. The whole body a field of sensation, and every cell within the body resting here in awareness to the physical body here now. The whole body resting. The body like a blanket of deep rest. The sweetness of stillness within the whole body. And the only movement is the breath. The only movement is the breath. Breathing as it rises and it falls. And it rises and it falls. And you are simply an awareness to the whole body breathing. And as you allow your awareness to just sit with the breath, you take a moment to just witness and imagine the space within you and the physical body and the mind. As you slowly bring your awareness into the center of the mind's eye, the thoughtlessness, the blank space, the renewal, and just a simple peace that greets you in this moment of emptiness and stillness within. And in that stillness, you find the breath again. And you invite those 3 breaths in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, you just breathe into being. And in the being, you whisper your Sankalpa 3 times. Slowly start to visualize mentally the room around you, the bed beneath you, the air touching upon you, and the stillness within you. And you welcome that into your being now, to take into the rest of your day, the night ahead, or the morning that unfolds. And you gather up all of that awareness, and you whisper it into the day, into the moment ahead. And you take that into the rest of this moment as you make small movements in the physical body, and just have a pause or allow yourself to receive a seated meditation if that's where you want to take this next step of your journey. But with this short yoga nidra, just witness the transition that you have had from the beginning of that journey to now in such a short space of time, and the frequency and the stillness and the bliss state being that you have cultivated from the choice of this practice now. The sweet, sweet medicine of yoga nidra. And just that pause to restart again. Have a beautiful rest of your day, your morning, or your night ahead. And as ever, I look forward to holding this space soon. Namaste.